Good morning, students of class 3. Students, today I'll be continuing with poem 2, Palanquin Bearers. Students, please turn to page number 41 of your Wordsworth English Reader book. Today, I'll be explaining and discussing the question and answers, literary appreciation, and creative writing of the poem 2, Palanquin Bearers. So please turn to page 41 of your Wordsworth English Reader book. Students, I have already discussed exercise A of comprehension in my last video, and today I'll be discussing exercise B of comprehension, that is think and answer the following question. But before I start that, students, I will recite the poem for you and explain it once again. Poem 2, Palanquin Bearers, composed by Sarojini Naidu. Students, something about the poet Sarojini Naidu. She was a Bengali poet and was known as the Nightingale of India. The poem Palanquin Bearers, students, is about the bearers who are carrying a bride in their palanquin. Now I'll recite the poem for you. Palanquin Bearers by Sarojini Naidu. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of her song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on the string. Softly, oh softly, we bear her along. She hangs like a star in the dew of a song. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Lightly, oh lightly, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Students, there was a custom in India long before of carrying a bride in a palki by the palki bearers. And palki or doli, which is commonly known in Hindi, is known as palanquin in English. And बेटा जो उसको उठाने वाले होते हैं उनको bearers बोलते हैं, because they bear the weight of the palki on their shoulders. This poem expresses the joy and pride of the palanquin bearers in carrying the newly wed bride to her in-laws' house. And while walking and carrying the palki on their shoulders, they are singing along happily. According to the palki bearers, the bride is so light that it feels like a flower swaying in the wind. The bride is sitting in the palki and hearing their song. The palki bearers consider to carry the bride as a privilege instead of a burden. The bride is sitting in the palanquin and thinking about her future after marriage. Like a flower in the wind, the bride is swaying in the palanquin, and the bride is gliding like a bird on the froth of a stream. She is floating quickly like a laugh from the lips of a dream. And the palki bearers are singing and carrying her happily. They are carrying her like a pearl on a string. They are moving gently and cheerfully. The bride is hanging like a star in the dew of their song. She rises like a ray of light seen on the top of a tide. The palanquin bearers carry the bride so softly and delicately as if she was something very delicate, soft, and precious. They carry her like a pearl on a string. The bearers do not feel the burden of a weight and move with quick steps like the birds that skim across the river without touching the water. The palki bearers also convey the feelings of the bride. Her heart is full of joy and excitement as she is going to her husband's house, but at the same time, she is sad also because she is leaving her parents' house. The Palanquin Bearers is a poem woven on the custom of carrying a bride in a palki, that is known as a palanquin. Children, बेटा पालकी या डोली को इंग्लिश में हम क्या बोलते हैं? Palanquin. और उसको उठाने वाले को बोलते हैं palanquin bearers because they bear the weight of the palki on their shoulders. Now as they walk, they sing along. The palki bearers are delighted. Delighted means they're very happy to carry the bride and don't feel the weight of the bride. The poetess compares the bride with a flower, bird, dewdrop, star, and pearl. And the bride carries a mixed feeling as she is leaving her parents and moving into a new family. The poet tells us that how delicate and light the bride is, because she skims like a bird on the foam of a stream, reveals that the bride is as light as a bird. The poem Palanquin Bearers gives a description of the scene of a bride being taken to her husband's place after marriage in a palki, that is known as palanquin in English. The bearers are happy and proud of the task given to them, that they feel neither tired nor they feel the weight of the bride on their shoulders. Instead, they are happy on doing their job. The bearers compare the bride to many things like birds, star, pearl, dewdrops, and they say that the bride is brightly dressed like a beam of light reflecting among the waves. The bearers are singing as they carry her to her new house. So this was the summary of the poem, children. Now let's revise the word meanings of the poem. Children, the first word is bear, and bear means to carry. Bear, carry. Bear, carry, जिसको हम उठाना बोलते हैं. Second, sways. Sways means move slowly from side to side. Move slowly from side to side. You have seen the flower swaying in the wind, isn't it? पहले वो लेफ्ट में जाता है, फिर वो राइट में आता है. वो जब तेज विंड चलती है तो you have seen the flower swaying in the wind. That is move slowly from side to side. The third word is skims. Skims means moves quickly. Skims means moves quickly. The fourth word is foam. Foam means bubbles, जिसको हम झाग बोलते हैं बेटा. Foam, bubbles. Foam, bubbles. Fifth word is gaily. Gaily means cheerfully. Gaily, cheerfully. Gaily, cheerfully, happily. Gaily, cheerfully, happily. The sixth word is glide. Glide means move smoothly. बेटा एकदम smooth move करना बिना किसी bumps के. That is, glide means move smoothly. Glide, move smoothly. Then the seventh word is springs, and spring means jumps. Spring means jumps. Spring means jumps. The eighth word is beam, and beam means light. Light बेटा यहाँ रोशनी से मतलब है. Beam, light. Beam, light. The ninth word is bro. Bro means top. Bro means top. The 10th word is tide, and tide means wave. Wave मतलब बेटा लो लहर आती है ना पानी में, उसको हम wave या tide बोलते हैं. So these were the new words. Please learn them, children. Now let's once again discuss the exercise A of comprehension. That is, choose the correct option to answer the following question. who are the palanquin bearers carrying in the palanquin? Who are they carrying in the palanquin, children? In the picture also you have seen, beta वो किसको उठाए हुए हैं अपने palanquin के अंदर? They are carrying the bride. And bride किसको बोलते हैं बेटा? दुल्हन को. जब लड़की की शादी होती है वो दुल्हन बनती है. She dressed up brightly, है ना? She looks so beautiful. तो we call the girl who's getting married as a bride. So the first option is option B, the bride. The palanquin bearers are carrying the bride in the palanquin. The palanquin bearers are carrying the bride in the palanquin. Now children, the second one. What are the palanquin bearers doing along with carrying the palanquin? बेटा वो palanquin को उठाते साथ दूसरा क्या काम कर रहे हैं? They are singing a song. Second answer is option C. The palanquin bearers are singing a song along with carrying the palanquin. They are happy, so they are singing a song. Generally, when you're happy, you sing at times, isn't it? So the palanquin bearers are also happy. So they are singing a song along with carrying the palanquin. The palanquin bearers are singing a song along with carrying the palanquin. Now, question number 3. How are the palanquin bearers carrying the palanquin? They are carrying it, children, lightly and softly. Option D for question number 3, because the ride should be smooth and secure for the bride who's sitting in the palanquin. The palanquin bearers are carrying the palanquin lightly and softly. The palanquin bearers are carrying the palanquin lightly and softly. Now, the fourth one. What is the poet comparing the bride to in the first 3 lines of the poem? In the first 3 lines of the poem, children, the poet is comparing the bride to a bird and a flower. They say she sways like a flower from side to side, and then she is so light that she skims like a bird on the foam of the water. So they are comparing her to a bird and a flower. Option C for question 4. The poet is comparing the bride to a bird and flower in the first 3 lines of the poem. Now, question number 5. Which pair of rhyming words have been used in the poem? Answer C. Stream and dream. Stream and dream. Yesterday I had explained the rhyming words. And how do you find the rhyming words, beta? पोएम की हर लाइन का लास्ट वर्ड आपको देखना है कि वो सेकेंड लाइन या थर्ड लाइन के लास्ट वर्ड से राइम करता है कि नहीं. दैट इज द वे टू आइडेंटिफाई द राइमिंग वर्ड्स. Now children, question B, think and answer the following question. Now before we do this, let's once again recite the poem. Let's enjoy and recite the poem. Palanquin Bearers by Sarojini Naidu. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of a song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Softly, oh softly, we bear her along. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. She springs like a beam on the blow of the tide. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Lightly, oh lightly, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Now we'll start with exercise B. Think and answer the following question. Now, after reciting the poem, after hearing to my explanation, now you need to answer the following question. You need to think and then answer. Now, students, the first question is, what do you think are the palanquin bearers feeling in the poem? Now you have heard the poem. Now you know the meaning also. Now you must tell me how are they feeling in the poem. So the palanquin bearers are happy. They are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to her new house. So, what do you think are the palanquin bearers feeling in the poem? Answer. The palanquin bearers are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to a new house. And we know when you're happy, you sing. So the palanquin bearers are also happy in carrying the bride. They're taking the bride to her new house. A new house means that is a husband's house, in-laws house. And they are happy. They don't feel the burden of the bride on their shoulders. So they are comparing the bride to a flower, to a pearl, to a bird. So they are very happy and they are happy. So they are singing a song. Question 1. What do you think are the palanquin bearers feeling in the poem? Answer. The palanquin bearers are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to her new house. The palanquin bearers are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to a new house. Question 1. What do you think are the palanquin bearers feeling in the poem? Answer. 1. The palanquin bearers are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to her new house. New house means she'll be now leaving her parents' house and going to her husband's house. So her husband's house will be her new house now. Now question number 2. Is the bride happy or sad in the poem? Now, children, the poem comprises of 2 stanzas. I said, what are stanzas? Stanzas are paragraphs in the poem. बेटा paragraphs हम lesson में बोलते हैं और जब poem में आता है तो हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Stanzas. So, beta, in the first stanzas, we have read that the bride is dreaming about the life she'll be starting with her husband. She'll be starting a new life in her husband's house. So she is happy because she's dreaming and thinking about the new life with her husband. But in the second stanza, we read that tear is dropping from her eyes. And why? Why tear is coming? Because she's sad. And why she's sad? Because she's leaving her पेरेंट्स हाउस. कोई भी अपने मम्मी पापा को छोड़ेगा तो उसको रोना तो आएगा ही ना बेटा. So she's got a mixed feeling. She's happy because she's going to a new house, she's going to start a new life, but at the same time she's sad because in a new house, in a new life, her parents won't be there. So she is feeling happy and sad both. Happy किस लिए कि बेटा वो न्यू लाइफ स्टार्ट करेगी अपने हस्बैंड के घर में, और सैड इसलिए बिकॉज वो अपने पेरेंट्स का घर छोड़ के न्यू हाउस में जा रही है. So, is the bride happy or sad in the poem? Why? Now the answer is the bride is happy as well as sad in the poem. She is happy because she is going to her husband's house, and she is sad because she is leaving her parents' house. So she's got a mixed feeling. Happy bhi hai aur sad bhi hai. We cannot say कि she is happy. We cannot say she is sad because she is having feeling of happiness and sadness both. So it's a mixed feeling. So answer will be is the bride is happy as well as sad in the poem. She is happy because she is going to her husband's house. She is sad because she is leaving her parents' house. Question number 2. Is the bride happy or sad in the poem? Why? Why means you need to give the reason. If she is happy, why she is happy? If she is sad, why she is sad? So we'll give both the reasons because the bride is having the mixed feeling of happiness and sadness both. So our answer 2 is the bride is happy as well as sad in the poem. Full stop. She is happy because she is going to her husband's house. And in husband's, we'll put an apostrophe s because her husband, possession बता रहा है किसका husband है वो bride का husband है. So बेटा husbands में भी apostrophe s आएगा. Her husband's house. Full stop. She's sad because she's leaving her पेरेंट्स हाउस. एंड बेटा पेरेंट्स में एस के बाद अपोस्ट्रोफी आएगा क्योंकि पेरेंट्स में मम्मी पापा दोनों आ गए ना, तो मम्मी पापा का घर छोड़ के जा रही है इसलिए वो सैड है, और इसीलिए पेरेंट्स के बाद हम अपोस्ट्रोफी का साइन लगाएंगे एस के बाद. सो कीप दिस इन माइंड. Answer 2. The bride is happy as well as sad in the poem. Full stop. She is happy because she is going to her husband's house. Husband's apostrophe S. And after house, put a full stop. She is sad because she is leaving her parents' house. And in parents' children, after S, you need to put a apostrophe. प्लूरल में अपोस्ट्रोफी का साइन बेटा एस के बाद आता है. कोई भी whenever we put the sign of apostrophe बेटा जिस भी वर्ड में एस लास्ट में है हमेशा अपोस्ट्रोफी का साइन उसके बाद आता है, और सिंगुलर चीजों के संग अपोस्ट्रोफी का साइन एस के पहले आता है. सो कीप दिस इन माइंड. So the bride is happy as well as sad in the poem. She's happy because she's going to her husband's house. She is sad because she is leaving her parents' house. Now children, let's revise both the question and answers once again. What do you think are the palanquin bearers feeling in the poem? How are the palanquin bearers? Palanquin bearers कौन बेटा? जो palanquin को bear किए हुए अपने shoulders पे, जो पालकी को अपने कंधों पे उठाए हुए हैं. और कोई भी वजन उठाने को हम क्या कहते हैं? बेयर करना बोलते हैं, कैरी करना, उठाना. So what do you think the palanquin bearers what do you think are the palanquin bearers feeling in the poem? Answer: the palanquin bearers are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to her new house. Once again I'm repeating answer 1. The palanquin bearers are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to her new house. The palanquin bearers are happy and singing a song while taking the bride to her new house. Now children, question number 2. Is the bride happy or sad in the poem? Why? Answer 2. The bride is happy as well as sad in the poem. She is happy because she is going to her husband's house. She is sad because she is leaving her parents' house. Again, answer 2. The bride is happy as well as sad in the poem. She is happy because she is going to her husband's house. She is sad because she is leaving her parents' house. So it's the bride has got children, mixed feeling of happiness and sadness both. Now children, our next exercise is literary appreciation. Now, while reading and reciting the poem, notice how the poet has compared the bride to different things using the words like she sways like a flower. Beta, in the poem, when we have recited the poem, the poet has compared to the bride to different things. Beta, poet ने bride को बहुत सारी चीजों से compare किया. What are they? The poet has compared her to a flower, to a bird, to a pearl, to a star on the dewdrop, isn't it? तो बहुत सारी चीजों से poet ने compare किया है. For example, she sways like a flower. यहाँ पे बेटा bride को किससे compare किया गया है? A flower. Now, find some more such comparisons from the poem and fill in the blanks. Up, now we need to go back to the poem and find out कि जो हमको blank यहाँ पे, you all can see the blank over here. Now we need to fill these blanks after going through the poem. तब अभी हमें देखना है कि like a bird वो कहाँ compare किया. तो let's go back to the poem. Dash like a bird. So it is in the first stanza. Can you all see? Here. Third line of the first stanza. She skims like a bird. Children, this is the line and this is our blank. So, we will write, she skims like a bird. She skims like a bird. So, in the first blank, we'll write, she skims like a bird. Over here, children, we like, she skims like a bird. She glides like a bird. She skims like a bird. Now, the next blank, children, is dash like a star. Dash like a star. Dash like a star. Now, this is in the second line of the second stanza. She hangs like a star. Here you can see she hangs like a star. She hangs like a star. So we need to write she hangs in the second blank. She hangs like a star. She hangs like a star. In the first blank, it was she skims like a bird. She skims like a bird. Second line, she hangs like a star. She hangs like a star. She hangs like a star. Now, children, the third blank floats like a. Let's revert back to the poem in the first stanza. Now, here it is. Floats like a laugh. So we need to fill laugh in the third blank. She floats like a laugh. She floats like a laugh. She floats like a laugh. So in the third blank, we'll write she floats like a laugh. 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 First line, she skims like a bird. Second line, she hangs like a star. Third line, floats like a laugh. And last one now, springs like a, springs like a what? Let's see. Springs like a, here it is, second stanza, third line. She springs like a beam. She springs like a beam. She springs like a beam. And what does beam means? Beam means light, roshni. So here, in the last blank, we'll write, she springs like a beam. She skims like a beam. She skims like a springs like a beam. Now, once again, let's revise. First, she skims, that means glides like a bird. Second, she hangs like a star, floats like a laugh, and springs like a beam. Now let's read it. She skims like a bird. She hangs like a star, floats like a laugh, and springs like a beam. So here these are the different comparisons which the poet has compared the bride to. बेटा फर्स्ट लाइन में उसको बर्ड से ब्राइड को बर्ड से कंपेयर किया है कि शी ग्लाइड्स लाइक अ बर्ड. सेकेंड में ब्राइड को स्टार से कंपेयर किया गया है कि शी हैंग्स लाइक अ स्टार, वो स्टार की तरह हैंग की हुई है. थर्ड, शी फ्लोट्स लाइक अ लाफ, आपके लिप्स पे जो लाफ आती है व्हेन यू ड्रीम ऑफ समथिंग नाइस, तो ब्राइड इज कंपेयर्ड टू द लाफ्स ऑन द लिप्स. एंड देन फोर्थ, स्प्रिंग्स लाइक अ बीम, वो बीम मतलब लाइट के जैसे शी स्प्रिंग्स. नाउ चिल्ड्रन, creative writing. Complete the following poem about the things you like. Now we need to write the poem about the things which we like. Now we'll start. We like so many things, isn't it? So the first line I'll tell and you write, and if you want you can change also. And I've tried to write on the basis of what children generally like. And this is your homework, children. You need to draw a picture in the box. इसमें बेटा आपको पिक्चर बनानी है उसके बारे में जो आपको सबसे अच्छी चीज लगती है. So you please draw a picture over here. Now first line, I like. The name of a poem which we are going to compose right now is I like. So let's start from the morning. I like the taste of toothpaste tingling on my tongue. I like the taste of toothpaste tingling on my tongue. In the morning, we get up. So first thing what we do, we brush our teeth. On the brush, we apply toothpaste and then start brushing. And the moment the toothpaste, it touches your tongue, you get that tingling sensation. And all the children, the moment you get that tingling sensation, आपकी नींद क्या होती है? भाग जाती है. So, I like the taste of toothpaste tingling on my tongue. I like the taste of toothpaste tingling on my tongue. And what is the spelling of tingling? Tingling. 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 Now the second line. I like the smell of samosas, relishing the taste in my mouth. And at times, if your mother prepares samosas for breakfast, so you all love the smell of samosas. The moment you get the smell of samosas, you feel like, कब मुझे समोसा मिले, मैं कब जल्दी से खाऊं. And the moment you take a bite and the samosa goes into your mouth, you relish each part of the समोसा. आप समोसे का हर एक बाइट खूब relish करके, because it's very yummy and delicious, आप उसको relish करके खाते हैं. So the second line says, I like the smell of samosas, relishing the taste in my mouth. And the spelling of relishing is relishing. 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 The first line, children, is I like the taste of toothpaste tingling in my tongue. I like the taste of toothpaste tingling on my tongue. Second, I like the smell of samosas, relishing the taste in my mouth. At times, when you are in school and Ashok uncle of our school canteen, when he makes samosas and you get to smell the smell coming from his canteen, जब आप वो स्मेल आपके नाक में आती है समोसे की, तो आपका मन करता है कब ब्रेक हो एंड कब हम जाके समोसा अशोक अंकल से लेके खाएं, isn't it? Then the third line, I like the feel of sunshine flicking on my face. Then after having your breakfast, when you move out, the sunshine, well, it flicks on your face. You like the sunshine, especially on winter mornings, isn't it? So I like the feel of sunshine flicking on my face. And the spelling of flicking is Flicking. 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 I like the feel of sunshine flicking on my face. Now the fourth line. I like the sound of bells echoing in my ears. I like the sound of bells echoing in my ears. And echoing spelling is ECHOING. And beta, ये जो bell का sounds है, it can be the sound of bell in your house when your family members they perform a prayer, वो घंटी बजाते हैं. That sound is very soothing to the ears, isn't it? And when the school is over, the school bell rings, that sound is also very pleasing to the ears, isn't it? When the bell rings for recess, that echoing sound is also very pleasant for the students कि now हमको कैंटीन में समोसा खाने को मिलेगा. And the last but the most of all, but जितने भी अभी हमने चीजें बोली इनसे भी अच्छा, सबसे अच्छा हमको कौन सा क्या चीज पसंद है? I like the touch of my mother's hand ruffling my hair. बेटा लेकिन सबसे अच्छा हमको कब लगता है, जब हमारी मदर हमारे सिर पे प्यार से हमारे बालों को रफल करती हैं. It really feels nice, and that feelings cannot be expressed in words. जब बेटा हमारी माँ हमारे सिर पे हमारे बालों को सहलाती है, तो that is the best feeling any human being can have. So I like the touch of my mother's hand ruffling my hair. Now children, मैंने आपको 5 चीजें बताई I like में, उसमें जो आपको सबसे अच्छा लग रहा है, that you'll draw the picture in the box. Fine. Now once again let's revise the poem. I like the taste of toothpaste tingling on my tongue. I like the smell of samosas relishing the taste in my mouth. I like the feel of sunshine flicking on my face. I like the sound of bells echoing in my ears. But the most of all, I like the touch of my mother's hand ruffling my hair. Once again, I'll repeat it. I like. I like the taste of toothpaste tingling on my tongue. I like the smell of samosas relishing the taste in my mouth. I like the feel of sunshine flicking on my face. I like the sound of bells echoing in my ears. But the most of all, I like the touch of my mother's hand ruffling my hair. And the spelling of ruffling is ruffling, ruffling. ruffling, ruffling. So now students, please write this poem in the book only. Fine. And draw a picture in the box given of the thing which you like the most. Now students, we have finished the poem to Palanquin bearers, and I'm sure सबको पता है बेटा palanquin का meaning क्या होता है. Palanquin मतलब पालकी. और कस्टम था इंडिया में कि जब शादी होती थी तो लड़की को उसके हस्बैंड के घर किसमें बैठा बैठा के पहुंचाते थे, पालकी में. और पालकी को इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं, पालंक्विन. और बेरर्स कौन होते हैं, जो पालकी को अपने शोल्डर्स पे पालकी का वेट बेयर कर दे, उनको बोलते हैं पालंक्विन bearers. So children, please complete the wow words, word meaning, comprehension exercise A and B, and literary appreciation in your notebook. And students, please do write the poem also. Write the name of the poem, and in the next line put a hyphen and write the name of the poet. And who's the poetess of the poem? Palanquin bearers Sarojini Naidu. I hope children you all have understood the poem.